today's session is all about back pain. I'm going to show you some exercises. First and foremost, make sure that your doctor has verified that you can do exercises. If you have any sort of like some surgery or some like bad accident problem or something like that, make sure that the doctor has given you a go ahead to exercise. Remember, these exercises are more for a therapeutic and regular basis. On a curative form, you'll have to take a one-on-one appointment with me, and then we'll personalize all the exercises for you. So all the exercises today are predominantly lying down. I have a demo person with me. So I'm going to first demonstrate it on that person so that you can understand and see what instructions I'm giving. After that, I will do the routine so that you can also just see it in the end totally. Now, I would recommend that you take screenshots for all the exercises. You will get a mailer tomorrow within 24 to 48 hours, which has a little like sort of PDF with exercises that you must. All right, let's start for now. So first and foremost, this is the most basic exercise. I have with me someone over here. Lie down. Make sure you are definitely comfortable on the mat. There is enough space on either side of your mat. Make sure your feet are together, knees together. Now, have your hands either by your side. Now, we understand that not everyone has space in their houses. So you will have your hands like this, both hands. This will ensure optimum relaxed posture of your spine. Now, we are going to drop your knees to one side completely. The body should look like this. Now from here, you can either look straight up or you can turn your head to the opposite side. So make sure your head is from on one side and your knees are on one side. You can come back center and try the other side. Coming back. All right. Now, coming back. Now we're going to part our feet little bit. Now from here, drop the knees again on either side. Make sure the head is tilted. So the body should look like this. Everyone, please take a screenshot of this exercise. It's called spinal twist. It's also called Vakrasan in Sanskrit. But forget the names for now. Just keep twisting. If you can't do so much, make sure, first and foremost, make sure that the knee hits the floor. If this doesn't happen, you can stop here also. There is no right or wrong about this exercise. Coming back. All right, feet together. Now, hug your knees. As you hug your knees, now make sure that your thigh is really close to your chest. Try and pull your knees as much closer as possible. Your body should look like this. Now, sometimes your neck might tense up like this. So just relax the neck. Yes. Relax the neck. Stay there. Remember, you can do this first thing in the morning also as you wake up. As you wake up, do this on your bed. Pull your knees together. And then now these subsequent exercises, try and do them on the bed also in the morning. Now from here, we're going to rock the knees left to right. So you should massage your spine, massage the right and the left side of your spine. And you stop. Now, you hold on to one knee and extend one leg out. Keep pulling this towards you and straighten this leg out. Straighten the knee. You might think that your knee is straight, but try and extend and push it down even further. Now, point your feet. And then this is extremely important with people with sciatica problems or any back stiffness problems. So you extend and point your toes and then flex in such a way that your entire hamstring that runs down is stretched out. Now from here you have half the Pavan Muktasan. Pavan Muktasan is the one that we did previously of tucking your knees together. This is one by one. Sometimes you might be extremely stiff in the back. So instead of just diving in to both legs, you can do one by one. Now from here, we're going to extend the same hand out. So you can see that we are stretching from the arm all the way going to the shoulder, to the hip, and to the feet. Pointing your feet. Imagine your toes and all the way to your hand. Your entire left side is pointed. Guys, take a screenshot of this. All right. Now let's swap sides. So pull one knee in. When you extend the knee, first try pointing a few rounds of point and flex. Remember, point and flex. Remember, you don't need to particularly be in this posture to point and flex. You can actually do them anywhere that you're sitting. While you're sitting also, you can do it. When you're standing also, you can do it. When you're just doing anything and everything also, you can just have point and flex. Yes, from now. Hand up, stretching. Now completely from your palm to your elbow, to your shoulder, hip, knee, calf, toe. Completely one side, completely stretch. Pull, take another screenshot, guys. And coming back. Stay there. Feet together. All right, drop both your feet out into a lying down butterfly. Lying down. Have your hands above your head. Yes, this is great for your back and to relax it. Take a screenshot, guys. And brilliant. Turn around on your stomach. Okay, hands in front of you. Hands in front of you. All right, lie down everyone. Brilliant. Now from here, we're going to lift only our right hand. Come up with the head also. Yes. Stay there and come back. Other side. Come back. Both hands. Lift up. Now when you're doing this, make sure you squeeze your bum and make sure your feet do not lift up currently. Your body is still floating on the floor. This is activating all your back muscles, all your lower back muscles. This is great to strengthen any back problem that you might be having. Down. All right. Now, have your hands under your thigh. Don't worry. I'm going to repeat all these exercises. I'm going to demonstrate them in the next like 5-10 minutes. And I'll run you through all of them together. So that will be a little revision for you guys also. Okay. Now from here, lift up one leg. And down. Other leg. And down. Now, try and lift up both legs. Now, when you lift up both legs, make sure your knees are not bent like this, but straightened up even more. Use your palm to push your thigh up and come down. Right. So we've broken the exercise down. So first we did only the hands lifting up, and then we did only the legs lifting up. Now I'm going to combine both the two exercises. That looks like hands in front. Okay. So now we're going to lift your right hand up and left leg up. Right hand and left leg. Up. Engaging this part of your upper back and this part of your lower back. Now coming down, other side, lift up. Yes, I think I saw someone say Nokasana. Yes, these are variations of Nokasana. So sometimes people just can't directly start doing Nokasana, and it applies for any asana also that we do. You can't just start doing it. So these are preparatory poses for you or exercises for you to be able to get into that pose. Yeah. Okay. Now we're going to try and lift up both hands and legs together. So we're going to lift up one, up, both of them. Very good. Now we're going to engage the back muscles over here. Lift up from the shoulder, squeeze the bum and lift up from the knee and relax. Very good. And one more, one last time. Stretch up as much as possible and up. Remember, you need to go really, really high up. Sometimes it's just like little bit, but try and sustain this for as long as you can. And come back. Stay there. Now come on all your knees. Get on your knees. Okay, so now we're going to do the most basic part of back exercises. That's called cat and cow. It doesn't matter what it's called, but we're just going to hunch and collapse. So we're going to put our head down and squeeze the back up all the way. Your head, upper back and lower back should make a big circle. Lift your stomach up. And now look up and drop the back, drop the back. As you drop the back, make sure your back is going all the way down. Look up as much as possible. Once more, look up and look down. And look up. Very good. Now keeping your hands there, place, sit back. Some people cannot do this, so it's all right if you have your toes like this, no problem. From here, you stay this, have your arm almost touching the heels and here. Now this could be your capability. Your head, if it doesn't touch also, it can remain up like this. Just press into the back, stretch as much as possible. And come back. Okay, so this was the routine that I showed you with the corrected exercises. I am now going to demonstrate the exercises once again so that you can probably just all right. Can everyone see me? Now we're going to just go through the exercises like we are going to form a routine for you. Yeah, make this a routine that you can wake up in the morning and do it, or just make sure you do it before you go to sleep, at least once a day. Yeah. All right, hands like this. From here, collapse your back, squeeze the stomach in. Your heels right below your knees. From here, drop your knees to one side. Not necessarily that I have to turn my head. If you have vertigo or if you have any balance issues, try and keep your head up. From here, come back, other side. Up. Stay there. Now I'm going to part my knees and drop them. I can look sideways for an additive stretch. Come back. Other side. Come back. All right. Getting back to where I started from, I'm going to now hug my knees. Remember, when you do hug your knees, if you come up with your head, you're adding undue stress to your neck. So try and not do that. So comfortably, just pull your knees together, hug them. Hug them like you really like your body. Yeah? From here, we're going to just rock a little bit. Once I come back, try and make sure that your knee or your upper knee almost touches your chest. You can either hold it like this or you can either hold it like this. Now, if your knees fall apart on either side of your chest, that's also okay. Your inner thigh is working. If you want, keep them together. Play around with this pose a little bit. All right. Now we're going to point one and extend the other. Make sure you really point with your toes and flex with your heel. Extending one hand up, really stretching my left side. And pulling in, other side. And coming back. Staying there once more, just rocking the back. All right, I'm going to teach you one more exercise that's very good for this band of your back. From here, we're going to put our right ankle on your left knee. Now, I've seen a lot of people doing this exercise, and as you pull this thigh in, the common mistake that everyone does is get your knee tends to come towards you. That really defeats the purpose of this exercise. So instead, I would recommend you put your foot down. First, really just concentrate on pushing this knee away. Once you push this knee away, then when you pull this thigh towards you, this knee remains away. So probably either you can have one hand over here and one hand away. Can you see? This is not getting my knee over here, but this is really pushing my knee away from you. Coming back, other side. First, just pushing this away. With both hands, if you can manage to make sure that your knee is still away, that's okay. Otherwise, have one hand under your right thigh, one hand away from your body. From here, coming back, relax. Now, one more exercise for you. Now have your hands under your bum. Yeah, under your bum over here. Now, use the power of pushing down into the floor. Use the power of pushing down with your feet and pushing down with your palm. Now from here, we're going to really just push up your bum. Squeeze the stomach, squeeze the bum. Push down into the floor with your palm and your feet. Try and keep your feet together, knees together, and come back. Now you might not be able to balance your body because it's a bit weird. So just have them shoulder width apart. But make sure your knee is in line with your ankle. Same thing. Use your hands. Push down into the floor and lift your bum up. For those people who have been doing yoga, I'm going to show you one little advanced variation. If you can do it, please do it. If you can't do it, skip it. Okay? Now from here, if you've gone up, really get your feet in, push your back up. Okay? Push, stay there. Now from here, lift up one knee and get your knees close to your head. Have your knees parallel. This is great to build your strength in your bum and your entire back, from your upper back, mid and lower. From here, just extend. This is for the, if you are just coming out of an injury, yeah? Okay. Now, we've turned apart. We've turned around. Okay. I hope you guys are taking screenshots. One, if not, I'm going to send you a little PDF which has all the exercises that will reach you within 24 to 48 hours. Because the Zoom will send you that link. Now, your shoulders. From here, come up. From here, come up a little bit. Stay there. Down. Now, when you come up, you might not be comfortable with your hands. So you can just adjust them in such a way that your elbow is under your shoulder. When your elbow is under your shoulder, I want you to push down and look up. So if you can see behind, my feet are almost together. My bum is not just loose, my bum is squeezed. Look up. All right. Now we're going to do, like someone said, Naukasan. The other name is Superman. The other name is swimming. There are lots of names, but I'm going to try and incorporate this into this Bhujangasana. This is called the snake pose. So we're going to get my elbows together for balancing. Now from here, one hand up. Yeah, it's the same thing that we did lying down, but there's a slight variation to this. And down. Now if I try and do it together, hand down, right hand up, left hand. One last. Lifting up first. If you are not confident about lifting both your hands up, first just push your body up. Feel the compression in your back. Once you felt the compression in your back, lift up your hand one by one. And then when you are a little more confident, have your hand. Come back. Try and have your hands behind. Pull them up. And down. All right. Two more exercises. Bending one foot. Now try and get this heel to your bum. Yeah? Try and get the heel to your bum. Now, not everyone can do it, so you can skip the part. Even if it's over here, I'm okay with it. But you should feel a nice stretch in your quadricep. Other side. And down. Try and stretch both. This is called Dhanurasana, but this is the pre-stretch for Dhanurasana. The entire Dhanurasana, you have to lift up, You don't need to right now. Extend your knees. Come back. Now, as we sit in Vajrasan, one of the most and one of the best poses just to chill and sit in also. So apart from the sitting exercises that we can continuously do, I'll do a next webinar with only sitting exercises. This is only lying down exercises. Now, to just finish this routine, after we are here in Vajrasan, like over here, I have flattened my foot. Yeah, I have flattened my foot over here. Toes together. I'm going to part my knees in such a way that my torso fits into this gap. Now from here, I'm going to go forward and I'm going to extend and stay there. After I'm there, now if you think that you don't feel any stretch anymore because you're a regular practitioner, walk your hands a little further. If you can see, my hands are here, and then walk your hands a little further and then try and aim to match this. 1 inch further and match this. Maybe both and match. But while you're doing that, make sure the bum doesn't come off the heel and you're pressing. This is a great way to finish your routine. Whatever it is that you may do, whether you're doing sitting asanas, standing asanas, or like really dynamic asanas, this last pose will bring everything together and get you back to your normal mood. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed. Now, like you see a film and when you decide that the film is over, but you want to wait for the credits. So this is the credits part. Now I'm going to go through the chat that everyone's written in. So if you want to stay on to really chat and talk to me live on this chat right now, you can stay. Otherwise, we're done with the webinar. Thank you so much for joining in. This is very beneficial for sciatica problems, lower back stiffness, morning stiffness. If you're an athlete, your back gets stiff. If you're an athlete or if you're a runner or if you're a sports person, this is very, very beneficial to just do as your yoga routine. You don't have to do like a massive intensive yoga routine, but stretches is very, very important to get you going so that you are capable of doing anything and everything that you technically do in your everyday life. Session, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Till the time your doctor has given you a go ahead to do exercises or any spinal stretches, whether it's forward bending or backward bending, this is definitely doable for Nidhi Prajapat that you have written in. Will it be advisable for slip disc problem? Satabdi Sarma, yes, definitely. This is something that you should do every day actually. I cannot guarantee that your disc will get shifted back in. First and foremost, you need to go to a physiotherapist and you need to diagnose how bad the problem is. Once the physiotherapist has given you a go ahead to do exercises, especially the twisting and forward bending, please go ahead and do this routine. How many sets should we do? Sony, Udasi. It depends on your capability. I would recommend at least 3 sets, but you can go up to 5. Also depending on how long you have. I sometimes just do 1 and 1 and 2 and 2. Like I just do 2 rounds of everything in the morning because I really don't have the time. So it depends on how long you can do. You can actually do everything once also. You know, it's not so bad also. What exactly should we do this? When exactly should we do this exercise, Komalas? In the morning, in the afternoon, in the night, midnight, whenever you get the time. The Zoom link will come to you within 24 to 48 hours. Can we do this directly with both legs up 180 degrees? Dr. Isha, I think to you also on mail. Thank you so much for coming in. I don't know which part you're talking about then. Bridge position or Setu Bandhasan, yes, that was a variation of that. This preparatory for Shalabhasan and Mukhasan, very good. Yes, cannot see, yes. Thank you so much for signing in from all over the world. I can see people from Canada, Dubai, Greece. Thank you so much for coming in. If you have any queries, one, you can reach out to me via mail. My email ID is Anushka Malau. Although my name is Anushka Contractor, my email ID is Anushka Malau because this is when I recently got married. So Anushka Malau, ANUSHKA MALAO. I'm just going to write it over here. All your questions can be answered via mail as well. Absolutely. Please feel free to email me at